Hey folks, we're back out here on the old 300 today. We're getting ready to do some work to it. We're getting ready to throw the parts cannon at it, shoot the parts cannon at it. I've got a bunch of parts, but it's still sitting outside. I've got it covered up. As you can see, it's staying dry, which is better than nothing. I'd really rather have it undercover somewhere, but I don't have a place to put it just yet. But anyway, if you're going to leave something sitting out, you need to have your fuel tank full, especially on these old tractors, because they heat and cool, and it's getting cold and heats up during the day. It'll get condensation in your fuel tank. And so we're going to put some gas in it. We're going to put some additive in it today. We're going to put some lead in it. And I'll explain that in a minute. But I picked up a little gadget, and I think you might be interested in it. And I'll show it to you. I was over to the Harbor Freight, and one of my favorite places to go. And I'd seen these before, but I didn't know they worked. And I read a few reviews on it and stuff, and sure enough, they seem to work. So I was over there the other day, and they had this little liquid transfer pump, and they had them on sale for about $7. So I picked up one. We're going to see if they work. We're going to pump 5 gallons of gas into the old 300 here and see if this little pump will do it. We have here some lead substitute, and costs for about an ounce and a half to a gallon of gas. So we're going to put about 5 ounces in here, and I'll explain why while we're doing this. These old tractors, I remember back in the 70s when they changed to unleaded gas, and these old tractors were made in the valve seats where the valves go into the head. They didn't harden those because they had lead, and they used lead as a cushion for that. Well, when they started cutting the lead out of the gasoline in the 70s, these old tractors and these old cars and stuff weren't getting the cushion on their valves against the valves where it met the head, and you'd have it'd wear it out. So they came up with these lead substitutes, and we're going to run a little lead in these, not all the time, but we're going to run a little lead through the old girl every now and then. But anyway, let's pump some gas. Here's our pump, and it's basically just a hose that goes in there in one end, and the other end goes down in the gas tank, and hopefully that hose is long enough. Let's see what we get. All you do is put 2 D-cell batteries in here and turn the pump on. Look at there. I wouldn't have believed it, but you're seeing it. The only complaint I would have with it is this hose is not long enough. See how long it takes it to... Hey, it's throwing out a pretty good stream there. You know, this might not be a bad deal for an old guy. That 5-gallon can was full. Gas can was full. I believe we have to figure out a different way with a longer hose maybe. Hey, it's just about emptied that can. I think it's going to be all right. We're going to try to get her in the garage here in the next few days and start putting some parts on it. Yeah, she about emptied the can. Couple of minutes, 5 gallons. You ain't got to lift that up there. I'm kind of liking this. Just about out. I figure I'd video the whole thing, and that way we'd know how much time it takes to... There it is. That's it. Sucking air. It got almost all 5 gallons. Well, there you have it. The Harbor Freight transfer pump. 2 D-cell batteries in there. She pumped 5 gallons of gas out of there just pretty darn quick. Let's see if the old girl will start. I hadn't started her in a few days.